I never said publicly nor privately nor to anyone that I hate Aryna Sabalenka or any of the players. I just don't respect her because of her position in this situation. Just to reject her responsibility of having an opinion on the most important things in the world, I cannot respect that. You know, she said that she
shake hands after matches.
It's their position. It's their position. What can I do? And I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Marta Kostyuk has never been one to shy away from speaking her mind, and this time she has come forward with some of her strongest accusations yet against Aryna Sabalenka. She did not hold back, criticizing Sabalenka's behavior on the tennis court and accusing her of making hateful gestures toward her. According to Kostyuk, this is not an isolated incident. She believes Sabalenka's actions have been consistently disrespectful and go beyond the normal intensity of competition. From allegedly mocking her during matches to using the referee to her advantage in past encounters, Kostyuk made it clear that she has grown frustrated, adding that her remarks on the matter did not stop there. Kostyuk went on to address Sabalenka's gestures, claiming that Sabalenka hates her not because of her abilities on the court, but because of who she is as a person. She accused Sabalenka of treating her unfairly due to personal bias, which Kostyuk believes stems from the Belarusian's own animosity. According to Kostyuk, Sabalenka doesn't simply compete against her, but deliberately targets her in ways that go far beyond the game itself. However, Kostyuk made it clear that her criticism is not rooted in personal dislike. Rather, it focuses on the tactics Sabalenka uses on the court, which she describes as extreme and discriminatory. One incident in particular stood out, as Kostyuk referenced a match against Sabalenka from last year in which she was on the brink of victory when rain caused a delay, a situation Kostyuk claims Sabalenka then used to her advantage. Sabalenka allegedly took advantage of the situation by manipulating the delay in a way that ultimately led to Kostyuk being penalized by the referee. The interruption gave Sabalenka time to regroup, while Kostyuk lost momentum, and the resulting penalty contributed to her eventual defeat. For Kostyuk, this was not just a loss, but one she felt occurred under circumstances unfairly engineered by Sabalenka's actions. She believed the rain delay was deliberately used to break her concentration and shift the momentum. The fact that Sabalenka was not reprimanded for this alleged manipulation only deepened the bitterness of the loss. Kostyuk also accused Sabalenka of attempting to discredit her by making false claims about the match, adding to her frustration. Being penalized despite playing well intensified her resentment, as she felt Sabalenka had won not through superior skill but by exploiting the rules. Sabalenka's dismissive attitude after the match further worsened the situation, leaving Kostyuk feeling humiliated both on and off the court and reinforcing her strong stance against the Belarusian. In a follow-up to the increasingly bitter rivalry, Kostyuk made headlines when she refused to shake hands with Sabalenka after their latest encounter. This act of defiance sent a clear message that she would no longer tolerate what she felt was ongoing mistreatment. Her refusal was not just about that single match, but about a series of past incidents that had left her feeling disrespected and targeted. Kostyuk made it clear that, in her view, Sabalenka's behavior had crossed a line and she was unwilling to ignore it for the sake of sportsmanship. However, Kostyuk is not the only player who has found herself on the receiving end of Sabalenka's controversial actions. Looking at Sabalenka's history with other players, Kostyuk's accusations appear to fit into a broader pattern. One notable example occurred during the WTA finals, when Sabalenka lost to Aryna Rybakina and made comments afterward that many considered racially charged. Those remarks drew widespread criticism, and Rybakina publicly called them out, making it clear she would not let them pass. It was not the first time Sabalenka had been accused of crossing the line, and it likely would not be the last. Sabalenka's behavior toward Rybakina was just one example of what many see as a broader pattern of disrespect toward her opponents. Another incident occurred during the 2023 Roland Garros, when Sabalenka faced Coco Gauff. After losing the match, she publicly stated that the defeat was due to her own mistakes rather than Gauff's strong performance. This comment raised eyebrows among fans and commentators, who felt she failed to acknowledge Gauff's brilliance on the court. Instead of crediting her opponent for a well-played match, Sabalenka dismissed Gauff's effort and placed the responsibility entirely on herself, a response many viewed as lacking humility. This reaction reinforced the perception that she tends to make excuses rather than recognize an opponent's skill. While some may see Kostyuk's bold criticism of Sabalenka as an overreaction, it underscores an issue that has been building for some time. Her remarks about Sabalenka's unfair tactics are not isolated, but part of a wider narrative surrounding the Belarusian's conduct on the tennis circuit, whether through exploiting referees' decisions or making disparaging comments about her rivals, contributing to a growing reputation as a difficult competitor to face with, and Kostyk's frustration is only the latest example. She is not alone in raising concerns about Sabalenka's attitude, as other players, including Rybakina and Goff, have also spoken out about the Belarusian's conduct. Many believe that Sabalenka's tendency to dismiss her opponent's efforts and make excuses after losses has contributed to a toxic atmosphere on the court. For Kostyuk, however, the issue feels deeply personal. She believes Sabalenka's actions go beyond the desire to win and are rooted in prejudice and disdain. Kostyk's decision to speak out is a bold one, especially in a sport where rivalries and high tensions are common, but public and emotional criticism is rare. She has made it clear that she will not remain silent or allow what she sees as toxic behavior to go unchallenged, calling on the tennis world to take notice. The question now is whether the tennis community and governing bodies will listen, investigate Sabalenka's conduct more closely, and hold her accountable, or continue to overlook it. As Kostyuk continues to press her case, one thing is certain: she is not backing down. Her stand is not just about personal grievances, but a broader call for fairness, integrity, and change in how players are treated by opponents and officials alike. Many believe her fight for justice is long overdue. As the rivalry between Kostyuk and Sabalenka continues to unfold, it remains unclear how the tennis world will ultimately respond. Will the community rally behind Kostyk's call for accountability, or will Sabalenka's actions go unpunished? One thing is certain: the battle between these two players is far from over, and Kostyuk has made it clear that she is not backing down anytime soon. The future of this rivalry will be shaped by the actions of both players, and it will be fascinating to see how it develops. For now, Marta Kostyuk has firmly stated her position. She is calling out Sabalenka's behavior and refusing to let it slide any longer, sparking an ongoing debate about accountability, sportsmanship, and how the tennis community should address conflicts between players.